Alright, hi guys. It is February 1st, about 1:20 p.m. So I just finished one full cycle of the maximum hydration method, and I wanted to come back and share my thoughts on it. So currently, I am air drying. I clip my hair the way that I like it to lay, and I'm just going to let it air dry and kind of wear it like this for a week. They said that you can still style it the way you want to, so ideally I could probably do bantu knots with this, or a twist out, or something else of that nature that I may like. But since I don't know what's going to happen, I'm just kind of waiting. So here are some things that happened from my experience. So I did the Cherry Lola. That method was really nice. I had a whole avocado, and it only called for 3/4 of a tablespoon of avocado, so I had like a half avocado left. So what I did with that is make avocado mask, and Brandon was my guinea pig, and we did avocado mask. So that was really exfoliating. My skin still feels really soft. I actually have another probably 5 batches worth because it was so much avocado left over. I didn't really need a lot. So if you have leftover avocado, that is something that you can do with that. Application of the Cherry Lola treatment was really easy. I had a spatula to help me kind of just goop it and dump it on the hair and rub it in. I'm hands-on, so I don't mind having to use my hands. I did notice once I put the Cherry Lola on that my hair did start to shrink and started to define, so I could start seeing my texture a little bit more. So I did notice that while applying. Some people said that there was a smell. I didn't really have a smell, maybe because I used honey, and honey may take the smell out. I don't know, but I used everything in there minus the molasses. Everything in the Cherry Lola minus molasses. So maybe it's the molasses that kind of brings out the smell, but I didn't have any issues with that. Applied the Cherry Lola. I left it in for an hour. It said leave it in for an hour and a half, 2 hours, but my hair started to itch, and like a regular relaxer, if it starts to itch, you take it out. Like, I didn't know what it was going to do, and I didn't want anything to go bad. So after an hour, my hair started feeling itchy. I just rinsed it out. So I possibly could have left it in a little bit longer, another half hour, all it said, or, the hour, but I just rinsed it out to be safe. I rinsed it out. I co-washed my hair with Tresemé's Natural, and then I bagged it with plastic bags. So tip number 1 for me is, if you are doing this method, you're going to need a lot of either shower caps or plastic shopping bags, because I went through at least 5 to make sure that I wasn't dripping everywhere. So I only needed 1 baggie to deep condition. I put the deep conditioner on. I threw a winter hat on that I had laying around that I don't wear a lot, and I went to bed. Brandon was laughing like, "Are you sleeping with that on?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm supposed to, deep condition overnight, and I don't want it dripping on my pillowcase." So that's what it was. So this morning I woke up, rinsed the Tresemé's out. The next step was the clay treatment. I'm not sure how I feel about the clay. I used the Moroccan clay. I don't have it laying around, but it called for 1 cup. I only used a half a cup, because what I noticed with doing the Cherry Lola is it called for 2 cups of yogurt. My hair only needed probably a cup, so I have extra Cherry Lola. I have extra avocado mask, like everything it called for. My hair is not long enough, and it doesn't need all of that. So the next time I do the recipe, I will probably only use 1 cup of yogurt and proceed with the rest of the recipe as needed. So if you have short hair, 2 cups is probably going to be too much unless your hair is very thick. And mine isn't that thick, but I didn't need that much. So I'm probably going to be doing Cherry Lola again so I don't waste product. Rinsed it out. I did the clay treatment. It called for a cup of clay. I used a half a cup of clay. It called for 1 cup of water. I did a half a cup of clay, and I did 1 cup of water. I I think I should have did a half a cup of clay and a half a cup of water so it wouldn't have been as runny. Miss DK, she used a dish soap bottle, and I didn't know to do a dish soap bottle, so I just used a mixing bowl because I was expecting it to be kind of a paste, and that will be a big help if you can do it in a bottle. Get the product in a bottle because all you have to do is shake it. So I did half a cup of clay, a cup of water. I did honey. It said a tablespoon of honey, and I did a tablespoon of olive oil. And then I mixed it in a bowl with a plastic fork. I didn't have a spoon. It's what I had. And it was very watery, so I was a little disappointed with that. I would have liked it to be a little thicker to paste on my hair, for me personally. So once I finished, I didn't even use the full container. I probably maybe have used a cup. And I just, applied it to my hair over the tub. So don't do it over a sink. Don't do it standing. You need to be kind of over a tub or something if it's runny because it dripped like crazy. So I, made sure my hair was applied enough with it. Got 2 baggies. One baggie to just put on my hair, another baggie to hold everything from dripping out, and then I let it sit for 20 minutes. Rinsed out, and then I applied my Giovanni's Direct Leave-In. And then the only no-no that I did that this tip called for is that you're supposed to use a botanical gel. I didn't buy botanical gel. I forgot to buy it. I looked at it, saw the price, and was like, I don't know if I want to just yet. So that is my only thing I didn't do properly. I just used my Eco Styler, which they say you're not supposed to use. I have too much product left over, and I'm not going to waste it. So I plan to maybe order or buy some flax seeds and make some flaxseed gel to do it right in time. But until then, I'm going to be using my Eco Styler to use my product up, at least so I can have a container to put the new stuff in. So that's one thing I know I didn't do right, and I'm hoping that it doesn't take away from it too much. But for now, once I finished applying the gel, I did notice my hair was much easier to detangle. One, it feels a little softer. It's nothing dramatic just yet, but it was much easier to detangle if nothing else. My hair has been, I applied that product maybe 15 minutes ago, and it feels like it's drying much faster. I didn't have as much water left in my hair once I got all the product in it. It absorbed a lot faster, so my hair is drying a lot faster. So I'm hoping maybe my hair can even be dry by bedtime. Who knows? So, and now I'm just air drying. So I just wanted to show my results. My hair is not frizzed as much, so that's one. It's still a little damp, and I still have a little bit of white. I'm probably assuming from the Eco Styler. But what I did to try and help overcome that is I did the Giovanni's. I did a little bit of olive oil, and then I applied the gel. So I have olive oil on top, well, underneath the gel. So hopefully that doesn't absorb into the hair as fast. So that is one tip. They said that you can do oil if need be. And since I know I'm using a no-no gel, I'm trying to counter it. I don't know. But as far as my ends, they're coming, I guess, together. I don't know what I'm supposed to be seeing. Maybe my hair is still thirsty and I need to do this a little bit more. So here's the side. It's shrunken quite a bit. The back, hope I'm in the camera. And my other side. So, don't get me wrong, so far so good, as far as like the softness, but I don't see the definition just yet, so I'm going to keep going to see how that goes. So, this is first application. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this every day. For the fact that I work long hours. So maybe I'll do this again. It's Sunday on Tuesday or Wednesday. And then again on Saturday. Like, I'll try and do it every 3 days. I'm not going to be able to do the 7-day challenge. I just know I'm not. I don't have the patience for it. So I'll be back once I do it on Tuesday, Wednesday, and maybe show you the next progress. So thank you for watching. Any questions and any tips for me as I continue to try and start this progress method, let me know. Okay, bye-bye.